Hey Pisceans, how you doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of August general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy, but of course, and then go right into the cards. All right. So what is the animal energy for Pisces for first half of August? Please and thank you. Animal energy for Pisces, first half of... Oh my God. Okay. This is just lining up so beautifully with what I just saw in your meditation. I get very excited. The starfish, absolutely, because it was very oceanic. I was definitely at the seashore in your meditation. It was very, very beautiful. So starfish, Aquarius energy here. Starfish is about wishes granted. It's also about things in the physical realm. So this could be, on one hand, a focus on the physicality of things, your physicality, things you can see, touch, and feel. But largely, this is really about dreams and wishes that come to fruition in a physicalized and fully realized way. Okay? Beautiful. Wishes granted, also about things that you can see, touch, and feel tangibly. Yay! Starfish. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. Let's see what's going on for my Pisceans. I love it. Repping your water sign selves here. The starfish. Very exciting. Okay. All right. What's going on for Pisces for first half of August? Ooh. Here we go. All right, we got the Two of Wands, more water depicted here. I love it. So Two of Wands is a point of building the blueprint, right? It's the point of building the map about where you're going next, right? And what you truly desire. So the Ace of Wands is the origin point of this. It's that initial burst of fervor, energy, direction, passion. Because remember, the Wands rule the realm of, like I said, forward direction, going towards what you really want to do. It's everything in the realm or land of desire, right? So this is beautiful. So this is that point of actually after the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands is really about building that map and getting it together so that, you have a direction going forward. I absolutely love it. What else is going on for y'all, for my Pisceans? Aha! King of Pentacles, yes, darlings. They're drawing my attention to this star right here. Again with this star. You know what's really cool about this? Okay, so the King of Pentacles, obviously Earth energy here. It's a very grounded energy. The King of Pentacles is an energy that really is in a position to enjoy everything that he has built and accomplished. And see how these are all the things of the 3D, this earth energy here that we've been talking about with the starfish. But it's a beautiful marriage between being grounded but also being connected to the ether, the upward realm, the realm and area of desire, wishing upon a star. It feels like an equal balance of both, right? And this is also material abundance and feeling really sure-footed about where you are. This is being at the top of your game. Yeah. Okay. I absolutely feel that for you guys, because they're drawing my attention to these apples here, the fall, early fall, the September timing around the equinox especially feels that could be a very significant point for you, where this Two of Wands is an energy coming in here that really comes to a beautiful point of realization and accumulation around the fall equinox. Feels very, very apt for you guys. Two kings, y'all. We got the King of, again, with this ocean. Okay, I cannot. Listen, remember when I said that for your meditation I was at the seashore? There was definitely a sailboat in that meditation. I'm loving this for you guys. See the fish here repping your Piscean selves. The King of Cups, this is the fact that you have two King of Cups, it really feels like you are stepping into a time where you feel quite sure. You feel good about where you are. You just feel grounded and settled and secure about where you are and also where you're going. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy. The King of Cups, of course, is a deep feeler, but he doesn't let his emotions, repping your water sign selves here, like I said, he doesn't let his emotions dictate his actions. He knows how to use those emotions, the information that is coming up through those emotions felt, to his benefit, but he doesn't let his emotions run him, kind of like the Queen of Cups can do sometimes. This feels like a balance between your emotions and the practical matters of life, right? Emotions and the material realm, finances, home life, everything like that. Ooh. I like it because it's like, we'll get some clarifiers here, of course, but it really feels like this Two of Wands is really building that map that's going to take you to a place of material abundance and then also emotional stability and balance. Very cool. Let's get a clarifier for this Two of Wands here, why don't we though? This is very exciting, oh my God. More Pentacles here. We got the Knight of Pentacles, my darlings, for the Two of Wands. So I'm hearing right off the bat, remember when I said, so this is the first half of August, right? But it does feel like a lot of these energies are speaking to the whole of August, because it does feel like there's a significant shift that comes in September. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but why I love that knight the best is because when he does arrive, he's gonna stick around. Unlike the Knight of Wands, which can exit as quickly as he comes in, right? So this is really about, taking your time with this, building the blueprint of what you want your life to look like, taking your time with this, not rushing it, but also not coming from a place, because we have the starfish, which is all about wishes granted. So I'm hearing it may not be a time, okay, listen, as a collective, we are being guided to step into a line of work or a line of a point of focus around our soul path. In other words, what we're here to do. Not thinking in practical terms, but actually shooting for the stars, right? And it's that shooting for the stars and dreaming big, even if it doesn't feel practical, even if it's like a dream job or place where it's like, I don't know how I would make money at this. I don't know if this is even feasible for me. It's a time to really let yourself go there, and it's going to take you into this beautiful, fully realized energy. And I'm hearing that, and again, this is a common theme right now going on in the collective energies, that when you run towards what your true soul's desire is, the how will follow. You just have to take that leap of faith towards what your soul's desire really is, whether that's, a line of work I'm hearing for a lot of you, a dream career, right? A passion of some sort. The money will follow always when you are following your true soul's purpose. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this King of Pentacles here. But again, this is like taking your time with that blueprint, getting all the fine points down and not thinking too practically, right? Okay, King of Pentacles. Clarify for this King of Pentacles. Aha! So we got the Strength card here, Leo energy here. We are reading for August. We are firmly in Leo season. The fact that the Strength is pairing up with this King of Pentacles here, I really do feel like this is saying because also the number 8 here, the number 8 is about, material abundance. It is material abundance. And then we have the King of Pentacles here. So I really feel like this is, again, I feel like this is saying walk in faith and being willing and game to really wish for more than you could ever even dream of, even if it seems impractical or like you don't know how it would even be actualized in a tangible way. There's a beautiful opportunity here. I'm getting the image of like a business startup. And when you start a business, if it's a business and it's something that you really, really want to do that gets you out of bed in the morning and fills your heart with joy, and at the end of the day, you just want to keep working on it or dreaming up a new direction for it or how to improve upon it. There's always this kind of like back and forth with a new business, but it's like sticking it out through the unknown is in this case going to lead to a lot of a surety. Does that make sense? You've got to be willing to go through this time and walk in faith that the abundance around it, that the finer points, that the how-tos are going to follow taking that leap of faith. That it's not up to you right now to really figure out like how this dream is going to work or how this goal is going to actually work in your everyday life, right? It's not about, well, how could I make money at this? Or how could I get financial backing for this? Or how could I even make this move right now? It's really about getting clear on what that is for you, really looking at where you want to be, where your soul wants to be, right? If money were not a factor, if time were not a factor, if other people were not a factor, back to this starfish, what would your dream reality look like? That's your job right now. Feels like what your job is right now. Really, really does. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this King of Cups. This is so funny. So we have the devil, El Diablo here, Capricorn energy. Okay, you know how I've been going on and on about, you know, the difference or the pull between the dream realm and the wishing on a star and then the matters of practicality, because you do have a lot of like earth here. You know, the devil rules everything of the 3D. Remember when I said if you follow your soul purpose in your dream that the money will follow? I feel like this is exactly what this is saying, where it's like really get clear outside of the practicality of what you really, really want, outside of the restrictions of time, money, or whatever have you, and the 3D stuff will follow. And remember what I said, that the starfish also is about things of the 3D, things that are tangible, that you can really see, touch, feel, all of that good stuff. And it really feels like you're going to achieve a balance, if you take this leap of faith, between dreams and reality. That's what this is. Run after the dream, right? And in doing so, it will become a reality. But I'm really hearing that it's not up to you to think about, you know, how this will work in a realistic way. Let spirit, the universe, you know, work that out for you. All that you're being asked to do, right, is really get clear on what you really, really want, not on what's practical. Get clear on what you really, really want. Take your time doing that. Really dive into the depths of yourself. Think about what you do when you look up and 5 hours have flown by. Because sometimes, guys, seriously, sometimes the hardest part can be really identifying what your soul purpose actually is. And a really good indicator around, you know, really pinpointing what that is for you is, what do you do that time flies? You know, and then really looking at that. So for example, if whenever you are writing, for example, time flies, right? Well, you can go, okay, well, what am I doing when I write? I am creating something, right? And I get into that creative vortex and time flies. That is a really good starting place for you with this Two of Wands to go, okay, what is that? How can I spend more time doing that? What do I love about that activity? Well, possibly I'm here to be a creator, to create things. Okay, what else do I do when time flies? When I am with kids, when I'm around children, time flies, right? This is just an example. Okay, I love time flies when I'm writing, and time flies when I'm around kids, whether they're my own or other people's, whatever that is for you, you know what I mean? Oh, well, I always wanted to write children's books, but I never went to writing school. I don't know how that would actually, see how that goes? So just, if you come to that place where you're like, wait a minute, I writing and children, how can I marry those two things? Can I start writing about what I know about children, about you know, whatever my expertise is or my desire is in that area? See where I'm going with this? It's just about identifying what you do when time flies, and then you know, one or two things, and then marrying those two things together and really get the engine revved in that way without going, but my God, how am I ever going to make money writing children's? That is a far-fetched dream. No, it's not. It's not far-fetched. But first, you've got to really get clear on what that is what I'm getting. Because where you're going with this, with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, it feels like there's a golden opportunity here that really has the potential to set you up for the long term. It really, 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 really feels that way. if you're in a place where you feel like you are at a job or you have a passion project where you're like, oh, no. Like, this is my life purpose. This is what I really, really want to do. Then I feel like for those of you who fall into that category, that right now it's a time to really commit more time and energy to whatever that is for you to upgrade it and take it to the next level of financial abundance, right? So it's like, how can you put more time and give more energy into this soul purpose activity of yours, whatever that is, okay? I'm going to say something else that is not necessarily coming up within the cards, but that I got hugely in your meditation. For those of you who are watching this and you are single and, looking to manifest a partnership coming in here, or even if you're not like, I'm looking to manifest it right now, but you're single and it would be nice one day, like whatever that is for you, because we do have two kings here too. I do feel like through stepping into your soul purpose and spending more time doing what fills your heart with joy, doing the things where time flies, because even if you spend time doing things where time flies, that could also, if you spend enough time in that vortex, unlock a door within you that actually leads you to illumination about what your soul purpose is elsewhere, even if it's not directly linked to what you're doing when time flies. Does that make sense? I really hope that it does. But it's really about spending that time in the vortex outside of time constraints and getting to this appointment and meeting this deadline for work or dropping the kids off or whatever that is for you. But there's something here that you're really being called to spend as much time, or at least more time, really doing activities and partaking in things where you never think to even look at your watch. That seems really, really, really important right now. And this really does feel very much about dreams being, coming to fulfillment, wishes being granted. What I was saying about the partnership aspect, when we are living our soul's purpose and in that vibrational energy, we, a lot of the time, end up manifesting someone towards us, right? A soulmate, right? Because we have more than one. That is attracted to that vibrational energy that we're sitting in, and then we manifest them in, and it becomes a beautifully balanced partnership. Because remember, like attracts like. Like attracts like. So I feel like for some of you who are single and would be open to a partnership coming in, I feel like that's going to manifest for you the more that you sit in this energy and drive yourself towards this life unlived or this life yet fully realized around a dream of yours, right? If you're feeling really set in your career, your work, or your passion, or your artistry right now, and you're like, actually, I'm good on that, but I'm really looking to manifest a partner, I'm hearing to just spend more time in that vortex, spend time, whatever that is for you, reading, meditating, walking in the park, listening to music, just really doing things outside of a time constriction, right? That is going to beautifully link you up and pair you with this soulmate counterpart energy coming forward. Because don't you want to attract someone who is at a high vibrational place? So you're going to do that by being in that high vibration yourself. And the easiest and best way to get there and stay there is to really do things where you lose time. That's it. That's it, and that's everything, really. Let's get an oracle from a Pisceans here. Let's get an oracle for my Pisceans. Also, some of you I rarely take the signs literally when they come up with the cards like this, but I feel the need to say some of you guys could actually be drawing towards you a Leo or an Aquarius. We have Capricorn here too, but Leo feels very important, as does Aquarius for some reason. It could even be that a Leo or an Aquarius in your life, or someone who has that in their chart, could really be a source of inspiration for you moving forward here. And that's a good thing to think about. Look at people around you in your life that seem to really have that vibration on lock, who are really running towards their dreams or who have fulfilled that, and talking with them about it. How did you get there? What did you do every day to work towards that, right? But it really does feel like reaching a point of dream fulfillment that really sets you up for life. with the devil here, right? These are the things of the 3D, again, monetary and things that you can see, touch, and feel. And again, it really feels like a beautiful balance between the tangible and the, you know, mystical, the dream realm, the wish realm, right? Let's get an oracle for you guys. Let's get an angel oracle from the Pisceans. So weird. Okay, this is remarking on literally what I just said. Counselor, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Okay, so I feel like this is a few different things. Remember when I said that it could behoove you to identify and then talk with other people around you who have, you know, manifested this dream of theirs and they've reached a place of abundance around it and they're really truly living their soul purpose, right? Talking with them could be a point of illumination for you. I feel like this is directly commenting on that. But I also want to say, do you see here how it looks like there's this like ethereal guide being kind of like talking to this like female here? And then this kind of looks like a peacock patterning to me. I really do feel like for you guys too, because remember, with the starfish wishing upon a star, if you find yourself in a place of like, well, I don't even know where to start with this. I'm a little foggy headed on, I know that I'm not living my soul purpose right now necessarily, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. You know, when in doubt, even if the things you spend time, you know, doing where you lose up and don't look at the clock aren't really illuminating this for you, then the other way into this is to really meditate, go quiet, walking meditation and connecting with your, this always looks like the higher self to me, connecting with your higher self, your angels and guides, whatever that is for you, for illumination around this, because it does feel like, you know what it feels like right now, guys? It really feels like let's say that this is you, right? It feels like the celestial who may live up here, around here, right now, they're like right here, and they're knocking on the door. Knock, knock, knock. That's what it feels like, not just for you, but like for the collective, but it really feels like they're knocking. So I feel like it really might be a little more seamless than usual to just literally ask for clarity and help. And then they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked. Because they can't help unless you ask, like, you know, that is very true, free will and all. But I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of illumination just around asking the right questions. What am I actually here to do? What is my soul purpose? For some of you, your soul purpose might actually be being a counselor. We could take this literally for some of you, right? And also asking yourself, what are you the best at? What are you better at than anything else in your life, right? It could be for some of you that like friends come, you know, you guys are super psychic, right? You're known for that. Pisceans are known for being just a little extra psychic. And maybe for some of you, again with the peacock patterning, because I do associate peacocks with psychic ability, which are also about being seen as well in aesthetic beauty. There's something in that here for you guys. Peacocks feel very important for you guys as well. But for some of you, maybe it really is like, oh, well, my friends always come to me for advice and I always kind of know the right thing to say. That is a really good entry point. So you can start with that and go, well, I really enjoy that. I'm the best at that I'm better at that than anything else. So how can I build upon that and really take that and turn it into something that, you know, affords me financial abundance? And that can look like a million different things. You could even translate something like being a good counselor and being naturally intuitive to being a working intuitive, just for an example, right? But it's time, you're really being called to get clear on this because there's an opportunity to manifest this rather soon. And I feel like it is gonna happen throughout the month of August. Right? And then you're going to get to September around the equinox and be like, whoa, my life looks very, very different than it did even 6 weeks ago. Right? Because we're about 6 weeks away from the autumnal equinox. Feels very, very important for you guys. It really, really does. And do ask for help. Do ask for clarity. Do ask for guidance. Because I have a strong feeling that the life you're living right now, as amazing as it could possibly be, as it is right now, you have an opportunity here to live life on a scale that is so much bigger and more grandiose and more magical and more financially abundant than you could ever imagine. Again, back to this starfish. Whenever starfish comes up, literally, you have an opportunity right here to manifest something more wonderful than maybe you even could imagine, thinking in, practical terms. Now, it will probably require you to take a leap of faith in some way, right? But you're going to be supported. You're going to stick the landing after doing that. Just remember, when you run towards your soul purpose, right? When it is a divinely guided soul purpose, something that truly fills your heart with joy and you lose time doing, right? The practicalities, the money, the how-to will inevitably follow. We always get rewarded when we run towards and embrace our soul purpose, even when, and especially when, it's difficult to do so or we don't know the finer points of how it will actually work. That's what's going on for you guys. This is an opportunity that is right here. You just gotta get the blueprint together and get really clear on what that is, and then run towards it full force. And I wanna say too, I'm getting this feeling that it might be different than what you thought it was. It just might be different than you thought it was. Okay? I just feel the need to say that, and that is okay. But make that blueprint. Take your time to do it and be really honest with yourself. What are you the best at? What are you uniquely good at? And what do you do where time flies? All right, my beautiful Pisceans. This was your first half of August general reading. I so hope that this helped and resonated with you. If it did, and it did, please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. And just thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. But most of all, as always, just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.